Hey guys, welcome to Rise of Safemoon, where we talk about the things that you are thinking. We are not financial advisors, nor do we give that financial advice because we're moon monkeys. And what, Chase? We all have a mind of our own. So I'm here with the bearded moon monkey again, Chase. How you doing, brother?
Doing good. How are you doing, brother?
Good, not bad, not bad. So I thought we'd come on today. Oh, look, you got flames in your Under Armour.
Yep.
Oh,
Gotta have the flames.
technology.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
we thought we'd come on today, guys, because we want to talk about the upcoming Table 32 and our theories and our guesses on what they could be talking about. You remember the Twitter post, Chase? What did that say? Something about the upcoming Table 32, that discussion about space, and with a special guest as well.
Yep. The CEO John Caroni tweeted out that this next table 32, they're going to talk about space. So let's kind of talk about what we think that could be. This is all
Office
speculation.
space? Office space?
Better not be office
It
space.
better not be office space.
If that's it, that is going to be not a great video for them.
Yeah, right. But let's just say it's outer space.
Okay.
And I'm kind of leaning towards outer space. Could that be a discussion about some of their space projects and who they could be partnering? I mean, who could their special guest be? I mean, could it be somebody big? Elon Musk? Could it be somebody like Jeff Bezos, Branson? I don't know about that. I'm personally gonna lean towards probably not, but maybe as somebody in the space industry that they're gonna be talking about what they have to offer, and then kind of what the consensus is with this special guest on what that could do for a lot of people.
Well, and remember they talked about being in telecommunication, which, you know, we don't know if that means they're going to start their own like cell phone company or they're going to send up satellites into space and possibly use those as telecommunication, like Elon Musk used his satellites, or he's talking about using them as a way for his phones to be working through them if they ever develop them. So there's so many different things that could mean. Space is such a huge.
A vast array of things. Space could be anything. You could pretty much do anything. The colonizing of Mars, you name it. I mean, when you're talking about Grove Coin being partnered on on Safemoon Swap and being one of their moon tier partners, I mean, they're hydroponics and solar, and you've got Safemoon over here with wind. There's something. I feel like there's something brewing. And what about you?
I think so too. This episode they're probably going to be talking a lot about the space stuff, but I almost wonder if they're going to start talking about some of the other projects because, we talked about the wind and solar and everything else that's going on, and lately I've been hearing more and more about other countries and our country starting to move towards wind and solar power, which
Yeah.
kind of seems odd that Safemoon is now really pushing wind, and so is Grove and solar power. So, I mean, are they working with the governments, or are they working with, these?
You're saying not so much our government, but like just other countries' governments.
And ours too. I mean, I think, like we talked about with the windmill. I mean, that's not really. They didn't create that windmill. Obviously,
No.
they are using that windmill because it's more environmentally friendly and more effective. But are they going to apply their technology to help generate more power using those windmills? I'm not sure how that would work. We talked about blockchain and what the potentials that they can. We're going to be talking about that eventually. And during the 32 last time, they talked about how the blockchain. It's up to their imagination what they can do it with.
Almost
So,
like an unlimited uses.
exactly. I mean, you know, using blockchain, could they be somehow forming these ideas in space that are going to be, are they working with Elon Musk? I don't know about that. I mean, if they
Could
were,
that be a potential future though?
It could be. I mean, he's always talked about wanting to, do things in space, colonizing places. That's his kind of his dream. And, you know, if it was him that came on, that would be, I don't know, that would be, huge for Safemoon. Um,
Yes.
Richard Branson, I mean, we could talk a little bit about that too. Sounds like he's got a lot of businesses, Chris. I mean, you kind of looked him up a little bit. And
Yeah.
sounds like he's
Yep.
an entrepreneur.
And there's a potential meeting if it hasn't happened already. I guess there's a potential meeting with him. And what could that turn into? I mean, this is what they're going to talk about space on the next table 32. This could be huge. It really could be huge. And I don't know who their partners are or who they foresee themselves in the future, who they're going to partner with. But I think I don't know if I think I know they need to say something. I think it's getting that time. And what you and I talked about this the other day. Why all of a sudden this table 32 thing? Why didn't they start table 32 a long time ago to have their quote unquote podcasts or just discussions? I mean, I think they're giving themselves a platform to start announcing the things that are coming and the things that are coming soon. Because they're coming soon, okay, we need a platform here to discuss these and tell our army about what's happening.
Well, and kind of like we noticed on the last 32, they seem to be celebrating a lot. You know what I mean? They were kind of celebrating a lot for, this company that everyone's throwing all this FUD towards about, not getting things out, the delays and everything else. And, you've noticed lately a lot of people are selling off on Safemoon and they're going into other things. I think it's partly because they're not patient enough to realize that Safemoon will have its time to run. It's not over yet. I think people think, let's move on to other projects. Let's chase these other projects that are going up right now.
And that's
Which,
what it is. I think it's chasing those. I mean, I have not gotten ready to get. Sorry about that. I've not gotten rid of any of my Safemoon for any of those reasons. For the reasons that you just discussed. The time will come, and you just have to be patient. And you guys out there, you guys are all those moon monkeys out there that you do have a mind of your own. You can do exactly what you want to do. It's your money. It's your time. You do what you want to do. But again, this is not financial advice. But we feel like if you just hold on and hold on tight, good things are coming. And we've said that, and we truly believe that. And this company is only going to grow. Can it go the other way? There is that chance that it could go the other way. But again, you can do what you want. If you want to get into something else, you can get into something else. Just make sure you don't miss the boat when the boat leaves.
exactly. I mean, you got to remember this is a tech company. They pride themselves on that. So far, they haven't released the tech quite yet. But I honestly do believe there's reasons behind that. I do think that it's the patents, and I do think that it's the NDAs. Obviously they can't say much about it, and they have to wait till the right time and all the legal work's done before they can release the stuff. So
well, not to jump down a rabbit hole again, but with the NDAs, I mean, what if they have a huge partner coming very soon, and that partner 100% completely knows about obviously what's going on and what's coming, but with the NDAs, nobody, including those partners, can tweet anything, can say anything about what's coming up. So here we are speculating like always, and I think it's good to do that because it kind of gives us all some more some hope and confidence, and it's okay to have these discussions and figure out what the heck is coming up on table 32 that maybe if it's coming this week or next week, whenever it is, maybe it's something big, and it's going to be the catalyst to send this up very quickly.
Well, let's also mention real quick. They had one of the possible meetings with Richard Branson. They had a picture with him. This guy doesn't really meet people just to meet people. You know what I mean? There obviously somebody either had to say something to him, or another company had to say something to him for him to be interested. If Safemoon just approached him and he had no idea who they are, do you really think that he'd be inviting them to a meeting? If their plans are nothing big, why would he be even talking to them?
Yes, I mean it's you're saying it's not just out of happenstance that, hey, do you mind coming and having a chat with us about what? You're saying there's a connection there somewhere that somebody or some group made to say you need to go talk to Safemoon. I think you need to get in on this.
Well, and Grove, obviously I'm not going to talk much about Grove. I don't know much about it, but they're talking about the solar power and then working with
Hydroponics and
having a contract with Saudi Arabia and things like that. So, and they want to partner with Safemoon. So, obviously, Safemoon has something that attracts all these people, right? I mean, there has to be some reason for it. Are there other companies that could be involved that have, talked with Safemoon, know their plans, and maybe reached out to Richard Branson? I mean, like I said, there have to be some pretty big qualifications for him to even take a meeting with Safemoon, unless,
right.
They worked really hard on getting a hold of him, but I still think that they would have to have somebody kind of back them in order for them to really want to be part of the project. There has to be something that excites him in order for him to even want to talk to them.
Well, and I think that's going to be the case with the other potential parties in the near future, whether it is Musk and Bezos, et cetera, et cetera. There's going to be something that's going to come out that's going to start attracting, and it's going to make those people come to Safemoon and say, we want to be a part of what you're doing.
Exactly. I think, like I said, we're speculating on this. We don't know if any of these people are going to be really involved with Safemoon, but I mean, if they are, and if the technology is as good as they say it is, it could be a very real possibility. And imagine having these kind of people investing into SafeMoon. What's that going to do to our coin? Obviously, it's going to go up. It's a tech company too. So, we'll see.
I think the beard feeds knowledge to your brain and gives you some sort of what do you want to call it? ESP, right? I would hope that'd be great if that happened, but I don't know. The bearded moon monkey with his knowledge, and of course, we're all speculating. I'm just kidding, but what the future is going to be, what it's going to be. If you guys just hang tight, stick with it, good things will probably come. You just and the word patience, the P word, patience, and it sucks, but you have to be patient. So tell me, Chase, what is your speculation then? Your final speculation on what Table 32 is going to be about?
My guess, what I'm going to say is telecommunications.
Telecommunications, dealing with literally outer space, literal.
Yep, satellites in outer space that's going to be used for cellular devices. That's what I'm thinking.
Internet, phone, etc.
Yep,
okay.
That's going to be my
okay.
guess.
I think I'm kind of on board with that, and I think it's going to be literal space, something with outer space. Partnerships with somebody, a contract with somebody. The special guest, I have no clue, but I think I'm just going to throw in the hat that it's going to be something with partnership with some entity dealing with literal outer space. So there we have it. That's what we have to say. You guys are more than welcome to comment down below and tell us exactly what your speculations are. We love to hear that. And one of us is going to be right. Who knows? But you guys don't forget to subscribe. You got to subscribe so you can keep getting these notifications that we've made a new video, and that way you keep coming back, and we appreciate all that support 100%. And you guys, Table 32 will tell. So if that's all I have, Chase, if that's all you have, you bearded moon monkey.
That's all I got, buddy.
All right. Well, this moon monkey's out. Peace out, brother.
Peace out, bro.